Angry protesters aren't feeling the love this Valentine's Day as they gather outside the BC Legislature.
The status quo of growth at all costs, at polluted waterways, of trampling Indigenous rights is no longer acceptable.
We treasure our ocean, we treasure our whales, we treasure the land up in the Peace River, and we're really angry that our Liberal government is not standing up for what we really love.
The sixth session of the 40th Parliament is the last session before the provincial election in May. And that means a whole lot of political posturing, including a shot at the Trump administration.
Risk is all around us. A weak global economy, the rising tide of protectionism in the United States and in Europe. We must stand strong on our principles of open and fair trade.
The throne speech, read by the Lieutenant Governor, is Premier Christy Clark's last chance to offer some pre-election goodies. It touched on housing, healthcare, education, jobs, and even the opioid crisis. But not much was new, except for the promise of using the $2.25 billion surplus to pay British Columbians back.
Your government is now in a position to pay you back, to relieve some financial burdens, and to invest in your household and in your families.
It's expected that will take the shape of a tax cut, but Premier Clark isn't divulging any details until next week's budget is released, only saying that they thought long and hard about what to do.
When we have a surplus, it means we are taking too much money from people in their taxes. So we want to make sure that we find ways to give that money back to citizens, because I just don't believe government can spend people's money better than they can.
But NDP leader John Horgan says it's nothing more than a bribe.
The Lieutenant Governor said pay back. It's a good thing she didn't say pay off, because that's what it sounds like to me.
The NDP says there are far bigger issues.
No mention of the Ministry of Children and Family Development after the scathing report, yet another scathing report we received last week on the death of Alex Gervais. This is a self-serving effort by the BC Liberals to try and give the people the impression that they're working for them.
Tough talk that's expected to continue leading up to the May 9th election.